Hi there! This is the long-awaited return of the Model Showcase. Today we'll be looking at both the Drizzler and the Scrapper. Doing both in one video makes more sense, just because they share the same model for the pilot. Not to mention that one alone doesn't make for a long enough video, so yeah, here's both. Before we start though, I wanna say that I'm glad that you guys liked the reference shorts that I've made. Of course, a couple days after this video gets uploaded, it will receive its own short as well. Without much delay, let's look at fish. Let's begin with the pilot. As I said in the intro, both the Scrapper and the Drizzler share the same model for their pilot. It is also pretty clear that it's mostly just an altered chum, with the biggest alteration being the difference in hairstyle, of course. But, believe it or not, this isn't the only change. For some reason, the pilot's snout has a slightly different, less pointy shape than the chum's. It also took some time for me to see it, and I had to render out a couple images to compare the two models. But the pilot seems to also have a slimmer body than the chum. These renders also let you see the difference in snout shape. Now to the Drizzler's umbrella. It's very boring. There really isn't anything hidden, so what you see is what you get. But I guess I can give you a better look at the inside. The only real detail we can look at is the texture work on the outside. This shows us that the umbrella is mostly just made of a bunch of sheet metal bolted and screwed together. Well, at least the Drizzle Missile has more going on. First, yes, it's shaped like a fish. The one thing you probably never noticed is the fact that it has a face on it. You'd honestly have to drop everything you're currently doing in-game and watch the torpedo with eagle eyes to even notice it. But hey, it's still a fun detail. Of course, this isn't everything. We can take the missile's shell off and see that it's just a little bottle inside. And this propeller part? Yeah, it's a bottle cap. Now to this video's main character. This one's a big boy, with a lot of fun little stuff scattered around. As some of you may already know, the front part is a shield from the Octotroopers. Because lore. The top is clearly a lid of a grill, while the sides are pants. Kinda. At the front you will find this little roll, which happily spins around and is the part that actually paints the floor as the Scrapper is driving along. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the part the Scrapper hits you with when he bumps into you. Other than that, there are only a few spatulas and tongs hanging around, so let's just take a look inside. Of course, we still got a bit of audio to listen to, since most of it just drowns in the sea of other sounds when playing the game. The first one being our favorite sound of the Salmonid horde, the famous Now, I said before that the Drizzler and the Stinger share this sound. This is only partially true. The Drizzler does use this sound effect, but it does have its own file. But here is a sound that you probably never heard at all. This one plays when the Drizzler retreats back under its umbrella after shooting the missile.
Slobstein is a silly goober and forgot to record lines for the Scrapper. So here are the most recognizable Scrapper sounds you all know and love.
And with that we have made it to the end. I'm sorry it took so long, but I couldn't do voiceover at the moment. But it's all good now, so I can hopefully get back into it. As I mentioned at the start, there will be a short for this video a couple days after this upload, so keep your eyes open for that. Also, I'm streaming on Twitch. Consider following. I don't have much else to say for the outro, so hope you liked the video and see ya later.